Ranking the best Field Pass cards in College Football 25. Now today I wanted to take a look at some of the Field Pass cards that we were able to get in College Football 25, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on them. Now we're going to start off right here with 84 overalls that you can get at level 10, 30, 40, and 48. Now obviously we have some questions, right? How fast is the level progression? By the time we reach level 48, are these cards just basically going to be unusable and there's no point for them, right? I think that's a pretty big question and an issue that Madden has had ever since they have introduced the Field Pass, because a lot of these cards right now are going to look absolutely crazy, but by the time we can get them, are they going to be that good, right? That is the question. So first up right here though, we got the 84s. We got Deone Walker coming in with 75 speed, 78 acceleration. The finesse moves really aren't there, but he does have 84 power moves. Now this is something very important to note as well. Traits for defensive linemen matter a ton. How can traits help this card? Well, in Madden, and also I'm willing to bet anything that's going to transfer over to college football, they have a trait tied to power moves and a trait tied to finesse moves. The bull rush trait is for power moves. The spin and swim move trait is for finesse moves. So if this card, for instance, has the bull rush trait on yes, that means he's going to use power moves. Now, what we would want on top of that is the spin and the swim move trait on no, meaning he wouldn't use finesse moves. But even then, like, he's okay. 75 speed, 78 acceleration. He's 6'6", 348. I think he's pretty similar to that 81 Mason Graham we covered in the In Case You Missed It video. And in case you missed that video, it will be linked at the end of this one. But Deone Walker, for me, I think based on the cards and the 84s we have today, I'm going to put him in the mid tier. He's probably my least favorite 84 to choose. Now after that though, we get Nicholas Singleton, and this card is 6 foot 224, has 84 speed, which is really solid, 84 acceleration, just based on what we see, right? And something I'm going to start doing is this is cfb.fan, by the way. If you guys want the mut.gg but for college football, look up cfb.fan. We have all the reveals from the EA stream right here. So if we look at running back, the running backs we know, we're going to cover one later in Quinshon Judkins, but Nicholas Singleton is pretty similar to the 85 Todd Gurley that we had, or that we saw, right? But his catching is a little bit lower. So I think Gurley can do a little bit more than this card, but he's not bad, right? I'm gonna go ahead and say this Nicholas Singleton card is for sure in the good tier. I think he's going to be a really solid day one running back, and I think he makes sense for choosing your 84. And now right after that, we get Will Howard. Will Howard has 81 speed, 80 for short accuracy, 80 for medium, 80 for deep, and 82 throw power. I think all his stats are really solid. I'm not saying he's great at anything, but again, kind of like what I was saying about Nicholas Singleton, right? We got to compare him to the other quarterbacks we know about right now. So he has 81 speed. He is by far and away the fastest quarterback we have seen so far. Is this going to hold true? Probably not. We're probably going to get a correlate Jalen Milroe or someone that's going to be faster than him. But right now, he looks like by far and away the best quarterback we've seen, and he looks like a very solid card. I think that 81 speed is carrying him, right? It's obviously not going to be like the 90s of the world, but that is pretty solid to start the year. I'm also going to put him in the good tier as well. Seems to be a really nice potential free day one quarterback, and I'm guessing we will be able to get to level 10 day one. Now after that though, we get 84 overall Kobe Bryant. Now he also has an 85 overall. Really what changes is his 85 has 83 for every single stat. This card doesn't. He has 83 speed, 77 man. He's basically just as good in zone coverage as his 85, but his 85 is a lot better in man coverage. I still think he is a solid card. I'm going to go ahead and say this card right here is pretty mid. I think Will Howard and Nicholas Singleton are my two favorite choices. I would right now at the bunch probably lean Nicholas Singleton, and I don't even love taking running backs for B&D or cards that you can't sell. Based on everything we know, Will Howard would probably be the best choice right now at level 10, but I'm willing to bet anything that we're going to get like a lower overall Jalen Milroe. That's probably going to be the best quarterback in the game. But Nicholas Singleton, again, pretty solid running back, pretty comparable to that 85 Gurley. So I would lean him right now. I think he's the best card out the bunch. And now right after that as well, we get Aiden White. Now this card is considered a Field Pass card, but you actually get him from the Gauntlet game mode, which I'm not going to lie, man. Gauntlet game mode and what they did with Champs is single-handedly going to make this 100 times better Ultimate Team experience than Madden 24. There is going to be things to do every single week, and winning matters. And honestly, there's something we're about to cover that I'm really not a fan of what they did, but Champs and also Gauntlet made me really happy. You also have the offline seasons to grind as well if you don't want to deal with that sweaty BS. Totally understandable. But Aiden White right here, 87 overall. You get this by reaching 9 wins in the Gauntlet mode, which you would have to go 9-1. And it seems to be really hard. But this card right here, 87 speed, 87 zone coverage. So he hits that 85 tier for zone coverage, highest we've seen so far. And this is the first card in the game that we have seen with an ability. So I would say he's probably the best zone corner we've seen so far. From what I've gathered, it seems like we don't have choices to put on abilities. It seems like certain cards just get them. I may be wrong on this. We'll see later today. We will be live streaming, like going through and building the team today for Ultimate Team. But this right now looks like the best corner in the game. And we're going to put him in this great tier right here. This right here, this tier will make sense in a second, I promise you. But one of the best corners we've seen so far. And now right after that, we get Harold Perkins Jr. This is the level 50 reward. Keep that in mind, okay? So he's 6'1", 220, 87 speed, has good finesse moves, lower power moves, lower block shed. Do not like this lower block shed rating, but the power moves, like I said earlier, hopefully he gets good traits. Hopefully he has that bull rush trait on no, but spin or swim move on yes, and then it'll be a decent pass rusher at least. Right now it's looking like I think he's a user. 6'1", 87 speed, 87 acceleration. My issue is, right? It's my issue with Madden. How fast can we get to level 50? If we can just kick field goals and solos and get up to level 50, okay, this card is great day one. I am very worried that by the time we get this card, he just isn't going to be good because that block shed rating scares me. That speed right now does look really, really good. But again, by the time we get him, is he going to be one of the best linebackers in the game? For that reason right here, I'm going to put him in the good tier right now. I'm not putting him great. I am very worried that he's basically going to be right here though by the time we get him. And now I've been super positive and I really liked what they've done with the Ultimate Team. This is the first thing I am really not a fan of. So these cards right here, the 88s, the 89s, and there is a 90 dropping. You can only get these cards through packs for the first season. And I believe after the first season, these cards just aren't going to be a thing. This is a very heavy pay to win thing. It just is. You spend money on packs, you can pull these cards. If you don't spend money on packs, maybe you can earn them through the gauntlet or through the champs packs, but come on. Do we really think we're going to earn these cards through those packs? I don't know. Maybe I'm just scarred from Madden. This is something not a fan of. So Collin Oliver right here. Think about how good these cards are too. 86 speed, 86 finesse moves, 85 acceleration, 85 power moves. This card is a lot better than Harold Perkins. You wouldn't think it was just a +1 overall difference between the two. This card is a better user, 6'2", 86 speed, and a way better pass rusher as well. And he also has good block shed for the run defense. This is going to be the start of the pay to win tier right here. He's only obtainable through the packs. First thing, like I said, not a fan of. And we have another outside linebacker right here, Abdul Carter from Penn State. This card is 6'3", 84 speed, 84 acceleration, but again, 84 finesse moves, 86 power moves, 86 block shed. Very similar thoughts to Collin Oliver, and again, very similar thoughts to my take on him versus Harold Perkins. I'm placing him also in this pay to win tier, man. And now after that, we got Jonah Monheim right here. Might have butchered that, but this is a beastly, he's a pass protector arc, right? 84 pass block finesse, 88 pass block power, 85 run block, the highest balance we've seen so far. And if we take a look at him compared to the other offensive linemen, right? So he has the highest base pass block rating out of everyone. He has the highest run block rating out of everyone. Now there is only 185, only one decently high overall we've seen so far, but he also has the highest pass block power and one lower pass block finesse than Brandon Sheriff. This is another card that, like I said, man, extremely balanced. Great pass protector going up here. This is a card that I'm extremely worried if there is no one around his speed is going to be so broken. Quinshon Judkins right here. If you watch any sort of the regs or like the regular team gameplays, Quinshon Judkins, 89 speed, okay? And that's the big thing. I get he has good truck, agility, break tackle, all that stuff, but let's take a look at him, not even compared to running backs where he's +5 speed. Let's compare him to every piece on defense we've seen so far. Let's just take a look, okay? 89 speed. Harold Perkins is 2 away with that 87 speed, and again, we won't get him to level 50. Collin Oliver gives you a chance. Another pay to win card. Aiden White, you gotta win 9 champs and MUT champs. Okay, he's 2 speed away, but like every card that's kind of obtainable is nowhere close to him right now. Do we agree? 5 speed difference on the free pre-order Caleb Downs. That is kind of ridiculous, right? I think that is insane. Quinshon Judkins, I think, has potential to be one of the most overpowered cards in the game. And Yeah, he's probably so far the most pay to win card. And we also have Will Johnson right here too. Corner, 6 foot, 88 speed, 87 acceleration. He already has 3 cards, by the way. He has a free pre-order card, 85 base elite, and now this 89 overall field pass card, 85 zone, 89 press, 88 play rec, and really high man coverage as well. Extremely balanced across the board, good height, 88 speed, by far and away the best corner we've seen so far. So for sure, he's going up here. Now, I don't think he is going to be as crazy as Quinshon Judkins, but definitely still little pay to win. And now right after that, we have 90 overall Luther Burden III, and this card has 88 speed, and he hits 85 for every single route running, which is a pretty important threshold to hit. You would want 90s across the board. That's like as good as you can get. I think the first 90 deep route running receiver will be better than this card, but he's 86 short, 88 deep, 87 medium. Again, 88 speed. When we compare that to all the corners, I'm just going to go secondary this time to give you a little bit better of a look. Just the cards we know so far, right? Corey Thomas that we can get for free from House Rules, 85 speed. 87 speed on Aiden White, can definitely keep up with that, but again, got him with 9 gauntlet games. Yeah, I think Luther Burden, again, very similar thoughts to the other cards we covered. I just think Quinshon Judkins, though, really scares me. I hope they're extremely pullable. This is the first thing, honestly, of College Football 25, I guess besides no high school and Road to Glory, that really worries me. Madden turned into this thing where it was only special offers, it was only LTDs that became the best cards. This is the one thing not a fan of. Again, love champs, love that they added gauntlet rewards. This right here kind of scares me a little bit, but yeah, boys. Hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. This was my thoughts on the field pass cards, and really just wanted to talk about these cards right here, the ones that are only available in packs. I really want to know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Does this worry you guys as much as it's worrying me? Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Hope y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with everything College Football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me grind for some of these cards live, we will be streaming here on YouTube and Twitch, 2 p.m. to whenever. We are going to be grinding. So if you guys do want to see that, hit the noti bell on YouTube. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here, because this was my thoughts on all the In Case You Missed It cards in College Football 25.